weeds in the alleged grass is really, really high. So I'm gonna have to cut some of it down because just walking through, I've had 2 ticks crawling on my pant legs. So I'm gonna work on this, replacing this piece of wood here today. But before I do, I need to tame this yard a little bit so I can quit getting hitchhikers on me. Okay, in order to redo this leaky window, I have to remove all this insulation and kick out that Hardy board T111 that's back there. I have a new piece of T50 that I'm going to put in its place and reseal around the window. But first I got to move this bed and all this junk that's on this bed. So that's fun. Okay, the bed is moved-ish out of the way and the insulation's removed. I have 2 screws out there I could not remove, but this ought to go pretty easily. Oh yeah, how about that? Dun, da, da, da. Girl power. This is the piece of T50 sheeting. And since my generator is not running, I'm going to have to hand cut this, hopefully in a straight line. And then I'll cover up that gaping hole in the Shabin. Yay! Okay, now that I have the siding cut, I've been using a shim and tucking up some plastic under the lip of that window. Unfortunately, unless I take away the structure, the wooden structure here, I cannot get that window out or even pry it out enough to get the wood under it, which is not ideal. So I've been using a shim and putting the plastic all the way up past those holes. I'll staple it down, then I'll put the sheeting on. Then I'm going to come back with some metal flashing and tuck up under there, over the wood and under the window. Do the best I can. And hopefully finish this hole, and then put the trim on it to prevent further leaking. That's the plan. Okay, this is what it looks like from the inside with the plastic. And this is what it looks like from the outside with the plastic. And I tucked it way up underneath this bottom piece of the window. And you can already see water dripping from the window right down the plastic. So it's already working. Have mercy. Okay, we got the boards up and the vapor barrier on. I put a couple more support. I'll get my hand to quit bouncing. A couple more support beams here to screw into, so the board wouldn't bow out and get liquid water behind it or whatever. Let's go look at the other side. Okay, this is the outside. And we still got screw in the bottom of the window. I'm going to put some flashing on there first. And I have the trim for the old door. I'm going to use it to trim the window out. But this corner is still dripping water. So it was holding a bunch of water. But thankfully it's dripping to the outside now. So still got some cleanup to do, but it's getting there. This is the inside. And now I'm going to put the insulation back in and put another layer of vapor barrier. And then this wall, with the exception of this corner of junk, will be ready for paneling and sheetrock. I didn't have any flashing, so I cut a piece of metal that I had and I made a little jig so I could push it in there and hammer it up and make a 90-degree angle on it. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I got the top trim up and sealed. I got a little drip edge above it. The bottom is sealed, but doesn't look it. Sides are sealed. I have 45 minutes to clean up and meet my closest friend for dinner, the Donahue Homestead. And trust me, I need to clean up. Okay. More shall be revealed. Okay. I got the outside sealed and half of the trim up. Finished the insulating of this back wall. But it is 96 degrees in here. And I've already had one shower, well, 2 showers today. One this morning and one this afternoon. So I think I'm done working. I don't think I have enough plastic anyway to do a vapor barrier for that whole side. So I think I'm going to pack it up. And we'll get on it here in a couple more weeks.